Here's my review of the Zara Red Temptation Extrait de Parfum collection. At the first spray of Zara Red Temptation Bloom, I get the pear and sandalwood. Within 5 minutes, I get a sweet woody floral. Here are the notes for Red Temptation Bloom. At first, I thought it was peony, but it's actually magnolia. A few hours into this fragrance, it settled and the magnolia came out stronger. Throughout the wear, I got the same mossy, bitter, medicinal DNA of Zara Red Temptation, which I like. Amber is in the notes, but it's not that strong, sharp amber. It's more in the background. Towards the drydown of Zara Temptation Bloom, the sandalwood came back with Red Temptation's signature mossy note. In 3 words, mossy sandalwood floral. This lasted about 5 hours on me, with strong projection for the first 30 minutes. Then medium projection until drydown. It's nice, but not necessary for my collection. This gets a 6 out of 10. Zara Red Temptation and Sandalwood in 3 words, saffron, sandalwood, violet. At the first blast, I got a powdery sandalwood. Powder floated for a few minutes, but then comes the Middle Eastern influences of saffron. This saffron gave this fragrance a much needed sweetness. As it settles, I also got a spiciness, which I'm guessing was from the pepper. Here are the notes for Red Temptation Sandalwood. Despite the sneezing, I love this warm powdery fragrance. But be very careful where you spray it because it does get oily and it can ruin clothes if you're not careful. I did not detect a tonka bean until about 5 hours in. Red Zara Temptation had high projection in the first hour, then moderate projection until the end. This lasted about 8 hours on me, but I could smell remnants after I showered. This clung to my clothes for 2 days. This gets a 7 out of 10. Red Temptation Tobacco in 3 words, soft floral tobacco. Zara Red Temptation and Tobacco opens with a spicy pink pepper and a smooth, earthy tobacco. Almost immediately, the pink pepper settles and a sweet floral jasmine shines through. After about 20 minutes, the tobacco comes back and seems stronger and more musky. Here are the notes for Red Temptation Tobacco. There's a little bit of the original Red Temptation DNA, but this isn't a strong or nuclear perfume. Almost immediately it becomes a skin scent, which makes it work friendly. It's also quite unisex. It lasts about 7 hours, but does not project much. Unfortunately, this gets a 5 out of 10. Zara Red Temptation Vanille in 3 words, chocolate, vanilla, beast. It opens with a sweet vanilla extract. Within 2 minutes or so, I get a sweet floral saffron, which settles into cacao. The cacao is a sweet chocolate with a vanilla quality. There's some powderiness, but I think it's from the jasmine as a supporting character. The jasmine stays for a bit, but the powder does not last long. Here are the notes for Red Temptation Vanille. If you want to smell like a vanilla gourmand goddess, Red Temptation Vanille is your girl. This is strong. Too delicious for work. This projects well in the first hour, but becomes more moderate. It lasts for 12 hours at least, but I can still smell this on my clothes for 3 days after. Red Temptation Vanille gets a 9 out of 10. My rankings from most to least favorite. First place goes to Zara Red Temptation and Vanille. This is one of the best vanillas in my collection. Second place goes to Red Temptation and Sandalwood. I can't wait to layer this. Third place goes to Red Temptation and Bloom. This is okay, but it's just not necessary. Last place is Zara Red Temptation Tobacco. The performance here just does not hold up. According to the Zara website, these are not just perfumes. These are Extrait de Parfums containing 35% perfume oil in each bottle. With more perfume oil, supposedly these perfumes should be bolder with stronger projection and longevity. Check my page. I already posted fragrance layering combos for the Zara Red Temptation Extrait de Parfum collection. And stay tuned, I have more Zara perfume reviews coming soon. Let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time, I'm Pearl Denise and this is Beauty Body Pearl.